Okay, let's frickin' go. We are running Red Black, Shattered Arcanus, or Fabled Mirror Breaker, whichever you want to call it. We are running it with Graveyard Trespassers because we were able to get those in from Mana Traders. No affiliate link for me, sadly. I'm not that big of a deal. So we're just going to try to run a quick league, hopefully get not rocked too badly. And yeah, let's get some games going. So the deck itself isn't... It's one I've been playing for a while. I've been enjoying it. So it's a red-black mid-range deck that runs Fable the Mirror Breaker and Croxa. It also runs a Young Pyromancer suite as well as Dreadhorde Arcanist to get some extra value off of the spells. We got 2 Takenuma, Soken's Increasable Defense, just some red-black spells and some good value. Because there are no double pips, I am also able to get away with running Jakanth the Wellspring. That is not something I actually needed to see or know about. So right now we are just waiting for a pairing. That is one downside of leagues when you're an awful, terrible player like me, is that you can end up waiting for a while. What's fine. You know, them's the breaks. Sometimes what we like to do is go to the practice tournament, queue into a game, and just wait until an actual pairing happens. And that's fine. That happens. So we're going against Yankee Stargazer real quick until the actual match starts. It's no different than you and your friends playing a quick pickup game. I think I have to mulligan this because this is not a good hand. I could be really reckless. This is great because it's turn 1 Thoughtseize and push, but this is going to be slightly better. We'll keep this. We're going to bottom Village Rites because it's redundant. So we're going to start out by playing a Swamp. Oh, hey, finally my opponent has arrived. So we will do this. Sorry, Yankee. I know that's really annoying when you queue up and then the person just drops, but I know I'm not the only one who does that, and maybe that's considered like a dick move. Oh, I should probably put on some music. Here we go. Let's see. And I am on the pull. No, I'm not. Okay, so same decision we were facing earlier. We have some really good cards, but the problem is we only have... I could loot away this. I think it's too risky. Well, if they're on control, we're kind of effed. So we risk the possibility of... So this is a good question. Is this keepable? So we can have access to our spells. There's a chance... Ah, man. Going in blind. Mulligan to 6. I think we mulligan too, unfortunately. Yeah, that's going to be slightly better. We can bottom the Dragon Skull Summit, and this is... So this hand is going to be less interactive, but we can bottom the Dragon Skull Summit. Okay, we'll keep this. Do we want to... Or would we rather bottom this? I mean, they're probably going to kill my Young Pyromancer, so it's probably... Yeah, it's probably better to just bottom that. So you'll do this turn. Let's see how bad this is. Blue-red Prowess. Leaving up Bolts. Am I going to draw a 1-drop spell? Yes, and a heck of a 1-drop spell at that. Well, that's good. So if they got Spell Pierce, that's fine. I can get Spell Pierce out of their hand. That'll save me less hassle later, but this is a heck of a draw, and we're not going to be color screwed, unlike with the other hand. Yeah, double push and Blood Chief's Thirst, though, is really tempting. Cool. Let's see, without looking at anything else, I think the pull is Expressive Iteration. So this is, I wasn't talking right, this is clearly Blue-Red Phoenix. So we're going to grab Expressive Iteration, because that just lets them dig too deep. Yep, they're going to consider, they have a handful of cantrips. This was, I guess this could be Storm, I don't think this is a Lotus Storm though. So Sweltering Suns is fine. I think what they're probably going to end up doing is using it to clear my board of tokens. Oh, good, they drew a land. So we know cards in hand. Chart of course. Okay. Arclight Phoenix. Ooh, nice. Graveyard Trespasser would be a cool pull right now, but... Oh, cool. We gotta risk it for the biscuit. We can deal with a Phoenix out of the yard eventually. Luckily, this isn't like Modern Phoenix. Now, if they draw a land and they did not draw a land, it can be a pain to deal with. But they have to have a set of 3 mana. Oh, good. They got their land drop. Good for them. Yep, Fiery Impulse. That sounds about right. Not upset. Yeah, this is fine. It's just like the meme. Oh, nope. Almost messed up. Okay. Yeah. Get some value. Yeah. Okay, so they have Crackling Drake, which is a real pain to deal with. I do have the ability to deal with it, or Sweltering Suns, which can just clear my board. Do I care about Crackling Drake, though? That's the thing. I pretty much have to draw removal for it, though, whereas I can recover with these. Yeah, I guess Crackling Drake is the get. So we will get Anger, Sweltering Suns next turn, and they'll play Lava Guide Pathway. Or maybe they're waiting for me. Maybe they're waiting for more. It makes sense for them to do it now, though. Like, there's no downside to them doing it now. So we know the 2 cards in their hand. They have a Consider and a Sweltering Suns. So this makes the next few turns really easy. Go through this turn. So they have Consider in hand and a mystery card, right? Let's Consider, sure. Okay. So the great thing about that string of Thoughtseizes is it's a little harder for them to triple spell now. I don't know what's in their hand. So they can get a series of draw spells now, I guess. And maybe get there? No, they'll get there. So next turn I'm probably going to swing with the Goblin Shaman, Deadly Dispute, and see what I can get. Treasure Cruise is good. Yeah, that'll be plenty. That should get them their Phoenix back, which is fine. I'm not super concerned about the Phoenixes themselves. Or not. Oh, they have double Arclight Phoenix, so you need a land and a spell now? Oh, there you go. Nice. That's actually pretty good. Now I'm worried, because there's double Phoenixes. Let's see, next here. So I need Graveyard Trespasser, stays in the deck, obviously. Probably, yep, 3rd spell. 3 Phoenixes, yeah, nice. That's really good. I'm not even mad. I was one of the, not like I was a great player, because I wasn't. I was one of the first people on Arclight Phoenix, because, like, it was originally built from, like, a budget Saffron Olive brew, but it was, like, the shit. Sure, we'll concede game. Because Arclight Phoenix was a really strong card. You had Faithless Looting, you had a bunch of 1-drops. So, go blanks. This game, though, they're probably going to pivot away from the graveyard, but that's whatever. K-Command, so I can 2-for-1 them. Let's see here. Dreadhorde Arcanus is fine. We can go down a Young Peasy. Fiddle Pushes aren't as good here. Go blanks are good. Fable is moderate at best. Croxa is very okay. We probably still keep one. Bloodheart. Oh no, Deadly Dispute is the one that needs to go down. It's less mana efficient. So we'll actually do that and keep a Croxa. And then run it like that. Yeah. I think that's correct. So we now have 4 go blanks, 2 Graveyard Trespassers for Graveyard Hate, and then... I mean, in addition to the Arclight Phoenix, it's also going to hit their Treasure Cruises a little harder, which is fine. And actually, with all this here, I'm still able to actually get this Fiddle Push to hit a Phoenix. And a Drake, which is going to be relevant. Roll good 6. Okay. Okay, so we're going to play Voldaren Epicure, get my blood token, yield through this turn. I should always yield. Yield. Okay. Probably a consider, yeah. Why not? And then I think I Croxa. And then next turn I can... Or I could Pyromancer, I guess. Force them to interact with my Pyromancer. Or I can just do this. And now if they pitch a Phoenix, that's fine. We're still going to be digging for Go Blank, so I'm not super worried. And then next turn we'll play a land. We'll be able to Young Peasy and Fatal Push wherever they do, or bring back claim back the Croxa for another discard, which is fine. Okay, I don't know what the pause was for there. Do I actually even want to bring back put out Young Pyromancer? Because it's going to eat a removal spell. That we do know. But then again, I guess you can't be afraid of eating a removal spell. Because then you're not living your life. So, the long pauses could be lag, or it could be them having a removal spell in hand, and not sure whether or not they need to blow it on here. So that's interesting. That it's weird how like in in-person tournaments and even on MTGO, there are little things that you can pick up on that. Now it could be your opponent like just messing with you, but there are things that certain like pauses and lags that aren't related to like how they're playing, but something else completely different, that leads you to believe other certain things are not. Oh, cool. So, dang, that's hot. I shouldn't say hot. But that's pretty cool. So, we're going to try to trick them, I shouldn't say him, trick them a little bit, see if they'll fall for it. So, we're going to claim, and if they have another Phoenix in hand, this will show us. This will show us if they have another Phoenix in hand. And if they're greedy, there's also a strong chance that they have counter magic in hand. But I feel like they... Honestly, even if they counter my Go Blank, I have another set of 3 and I have Graveyard Trespassers. A Braid, which makes me think Young Peasy's fine. So we'll go in... Let's see if they have a counter magic. I almost am certain they have like a Spell Pierce or something. No, I guess not. It says waiting for him to discard. So I got one Arclight Phoenix out, and I'm getting 2 other cards from their hand, so they'll be down to 2 cards with no graveyard. Okay, legit. Non-happy. Yep, and I got River Treasure Cruise. So again, even if you aren't hitting an Arclight Phoenix like I just did, just hitting a Treasure Cruise is plenty. Just emptying out that Treasure Cruise fodder just does so much. Because, Expressive is solid refill, I don't mind that, that's whatever. Okay. So yeah, Treasure Cruise is out, that's good. We're slowly fueling our Croxa. Is this gas? That is gas, okay, cool. That's literally what we want to see. So the downside is that if they want to target it, they'll be able to pitch a Phoenix, which sucks. But we will have the means to push it and then maybe get this back later with like Claim Fame or something dumb. So we're going to get in with Epicure. Epicure has done a lot of damage this game just by existing. Yeah, so we're not doing too bad. We got Graveyard Trespasser up. So they need to cast at least one spell on their turn to stop him from flipping. And I really technically don't have to cast something on my turn, but there's no reason not to. They have a Lava Axe. Nope. Okay, at least not now. So Lava Axe becomes an interesting card because they have to double pitch to it. Yeah, Otawara. Thing in the Ice. That is a good card. Okay, a Braid. Yeah, Sweltering Suns. That's fine. That is a-okay by me. So next turn we're going to play Young Peasy and Fatal Push, and then if we get Claim Fame or something... Okay. That's sick. Do I value more having Young Peasy out Yeah, I kind of do actually, because the Graveyard Trespasser can eat anything at any time. This, however, is too good to not do. And then next turn, if I draw a land, I can do Graveyard Trespasser and... do they have enough mana to activate this yet? That's 4 mana. No, it's 6. Far away. If they... okay, Fire Impulse is fine. That's fine. What's Spell Mastery? Is it 3 damage on Spell Mastery? Yeah, 3 damage in Exile. So what they want to do is draw and discard a Phoenix and keep a spell. Which again isn't the worst. The other upside of drawing a land is I can play Graveyard Trespasser, do Claim. Yeah. And then I'll also be set up to play Gigantha, so any draw here is not dead. Nope, that's pretty good. So we will... let's eat your thing in the ice. Yeah. And we will... Oh, I also have Croxa mana, which is cool. I could have saved it till next turn to try to hopefully swing with Croxa, but I think the value this brings right now... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have Exacxi, so I have to actually start eating Barryard. Not the worst. Sweltering Suns, yeah, because that's a kill spell for it. So they're in top deck mode. I have a Graveyard Trespasser. They probably have removal for it. They're digging for it at least. I think Croxa is very strong. Obviously not as strong as Uro in a vacuum, but the ability to just apply so much, the amount of pressure it does is really, really good. See, because right now they have to both find an answer for my Graveyard Trespasser and understand that Crox is working with Exacxis in the yard. So they're in a very precarious position. Because even if they survive this, it's Croxa. This is for 4. Yeah, they're in a weird spot. Come on, Maddie B. They're probably really deep in the tank right now. They're trying to see if they have outs. Nope, and they don't. So they didn't have any outs. Is there anything else I'd rather have here? No. Since I'm now on the play, having one more Fatal Push in hand than a Village Rites is probably smart. We'll go down a Dread Horde, go up a Fatal Push. And this is... Like, do we really need that many? I guess it's still conditional removal, not just for Thing in the Ice, but also for, not just Thing in the Ice, but also, what's it called? Like, I can hit Arclight Phoenix, I can hit Crackling Drake. Yeah, this is fine. I have interaction, turn 1 interaction, and then I have Go Blanks. It's a little land heavier than I'd like to be, but if I get a Blood Maker, I can loot away my lands. This isn't terrible. It's a perfectly cromulent hand, as I'd say. Oh, cool. He didn't mulligan either, so that's exciting. It's cool to see Blue Red Phoenix doing so well, but yeah, just not the hottest right now. So they shock, so they're gonna end a turn consider, which is fine. Oh, cool. I got my turn 2 play. Easy peasy. So if they do turn 2 Thing in the Ice, I got Fatal Push up. If not, I can save these for later. The one downside is my hand is very black heavy. All these lands are red. So I won't be able to play Croxa, have Revolt enabled, and then play that. So I really would like him to play Thing. He's not playing Thing in the Ice, dang it. Play Thing in the Ice right now, but that's not happening. He just, or she, they, I need to get used to saying they, are just cycling through their hands. Oh, and the gifts keep on coming. Okay. So get that. They're probably going to discard a Phoenix, which is whatever. I don't care. It's one less card in their hand. And I'm going to follow up with a Go Blank next turn. If it's a Phoenix, I'm going to follow up with a Go Blank. That's just Yeah, it's an Arclight Phoenix. Okay, so they need 3 1-drop spells to get out, and then I can still push it, maybe? Nope. So it's expressive. Or Charter Course, maybe? No, expressive. Okay. Digging for a land. Hall of Storm Giants. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see here. So it'd be really greedy. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, that's the correct move. So I'll be able to push and go blank later. Or if I swing with the Shaman token. So it's not greedy. It's actually a perfectly reasonable response. So if they get double Thing in the Ice, yes. Okay, so this is going to be really sick next turn. Okay, yeah, you got my guy. You got my guy, that's fine. This is going to be really... This isn't going to be a sick turn now, but... Okay, yes. So Kenzan I've been wanting to use so badly, but it's just not happening. I need to accept that. Ooh. Oh, man. I really need black mana right now. Because they'll flip next turn, and I only have 1. Can I take a 7 mana? That'd be 9 damage hit. Possibility of flipping is also relatively high. How greedy am I? I'm not that greedy. So we're going to play conservatively. We're going to push here. Pull down Epicure here. And we'll pass turn. Once this flips, I'm going to be able to make Blood Tithe Harvesters, and they'll be able to just kill crap because they'll have haste. Crackling Drake, that's fine. This triggers Revolt, so now I can just push that, so that's cool. Again, I'm not afraid of anything, I guess. I am without fear. Because when you're in Rakdos, you have all the removal colors. So it exiles, so that counts, unfortunately for him. So I am being very greedy in that I probably shouldn't have kept this hand. I'm being rewarded for keeping a bad hand, but, you know, it is what it is. So next turn, once I have Reflection active, I'm going to be able to remove pretty much everything because it's going to be a -6, -6. So, yep. There's going to be a point now where I should probably go blank for the sake of taking out any Treasure Cruise possibilities. So you got pieces of the puzzle, that's great. They're probably going to get their Phoenix next turn, which is fine. Because we're just going to destroy it. Okay. Expressive pieces of the puzzle, and then they need 1 land. It's a 1 land and a cantrip. Okay. Nope, guess not. Okay, cool. Hey, now I have all my black mana fixed. Let's start by doing this. Let's see what we get. Okay. Jesus. Okay, well, we're gonna get rid of that. That's a pain. We will now go blank. Well, let's see here real quick. God, so much expressive iteration. You have so much mana and nothing to do. Like, how does that feel? So that will buy us some turns. And now Reflection is going to swing because there's nothing else to do. I have no extra mana. I now have plenty of Kroxa fodder, so I can play Kroxa. That's going to be sick. Thing in the Ice is great. Now I can do this instead. Sweltering Suns is fine. Oh, no, it's not. Ah, dang it. Okay. Yeah, they had Sweltering Suns in hand. Okay. Yeah. Sweltering Suns is very good. So they're going to flip this next turn, so I have to do something. We don't really want to go through Kroxa's stuff again, so we'll play this. So it's enough to kill it now. We're going to Thoughtseize because we don't have a choice. And we're just going to get through all these. I hate this thing. Okay. 2 expressive iterations. So you have 1 expressive in hand. So you need to flip your thing in the ice this turn, otherwise it dies. So you get expressive. You need 2 more spells, which is very easy to do. And this isn't even really die. It just gets delayed a turn, and I'll take 1 hit. So unfortunately, that means he just needs 2 spells. So unless he ripped two lands and drew a land, we're kind of effed. Galvanic Iteration. Crap. Okay. So he may just kill us here. Cool. Yup. And if he has Temporal Trespass, we're effed. No, pieces of the puzzle. That's still good enough to flip. Yup. How many pushes have I been through? 2 pushes? I think it's correct to rummage away the Blood Tithe Harvester, because now Blood Tithe Harvester can't do anything to it, so I need a push, and I'm even okay at this point with... Yeah, I think it's correct to rummage away the Blood Tithe. Oh, you have a Phoenix. Cool. That's cool. That's not what I need right now, unfortunately. So down to 10. Get out Croxa. I need a Fatal Push. Go Blank isn't good here. Rough. So this sucks because I have to block here. And then activate Hall of the Storm Giants. Oh, you don't even need to do that, dude. You can just activate Hall and swing, and then you go wide, and you got me. I literally can't interact with your deck. Okay, concede game. Let's... Yep, got me. Got me in 3, so that's rough.